Good afternoon and good morning. Welcome to what is launch day. We have got a phenomenal launch day coming up for you today. My name's Craig Laird. Now, maybe you watch us on a daily basis and you go, you're usually on the other side. What's going on? Well, you see us just popping on, just giving a little bit of a helping hand. As Crafters TV continues to grow, we get to have little bits of opportunity to come here and do a little bit of presenting for you. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm here for the remainder of the day. We're going to be bringing you this launch day and then a launch party. What a day for me to be on this side, of course. Now, with this being Tuesday, it meant yesterday there was a little bit of a change. A little bit of a change that you requested. Now you had, you'd emailed in, you'd contacted us saying you're loving the wake-up calls, but what you were hoping for is maybe if they could just be a little bit later. Many of you were finding that by the time you got up or got yourself sorted, depending on what time of the world it was, it would be better if it was just a little bit later in the day. So the team had a look and they went, let's do it. Let's do it. So, the new schedule, Monday to Friday. You're going to be hearing or joining us Monday to Friday, as I say, at 11 a.m. here in the UK, 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 a.m. Pacific Time, and that's for 2 hours, and it is wake-up call for those 2 hours. Then, the remaining shows, the start time stay the same. You're going to be 2 o'clock here in the UK, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. Pacific Time, and then 6 p.m. here in the UK, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, or 10 a.m. Pacific Time for you guys stateside as well. So that is the schedule for Monday to Friday. Weekends don't change. They're exactly the same as you already know and love by now, but in case you just need a little bit of a reminder, here is a Saturday and Sunday, 12 o'clock noon here in the UK, 7 a.m. here, or 7 a.m. Eastern Time, 4 a.m. Pacific Time, and then the 3 p.m. show, which is 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, and then the 7 p.m. show, which is 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 11 a.m. Pacific Time. So that is all the, well, I say the changes, there's not many, but that first show of the day is 2 hours. It is fully wake-up call, and it's because you requested that little bit of a change. So that's exactly what we've done. And because of that, what we've also done to make our website, when it comes to buy our incredible products, even easier for you, we've taken away that shop the show. And what you're going to find at the top of the website, we're going to be having a look at it right now, and you're going to go up, and then you're going to see the little video that's going to appear where it says launch day, and look at that little tab underneath that says shop the day. Now, every single product you're going to see on Crafters TV, on our daily shows, you're going to find that in shop the day. Now, that goes for our products. For instance, today we've got Jamie and Creative Expressions. They will be there as well. So everything we feature on Crafters TV that day will all be under shop the day. So you never have to worry about going into shop the show on wake up call, shop the show on launch day, shop the show on launch party. It's all there in shop the day, which is fab. So that is that one as well. And then while you're crossing the website, it's Tuesday. Now you know what that means on Tuesday. If you don't, then you need to get familiar with it, because it's £10, $10, €10 Tuesday. When you go across onto the website, you're going to find a selection of products there for £10 or $10 or €10. So head across there at crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu. That is the place for you to go. Just search Tuesday, but you'll maybe seen it a moment ago. The little clips going past, there was actually a £10 Tuesday there. So you can either search Tuesday or click on that little video, and all of the £10, $10, €10, they're going to pop up for you as well. Now that is all those little bits already done and covered for you, so I can set them to the side. And now, if there's anyone I absolutely adore with all my heart and would do anything for, and we're working together for the remaining of today, Debbie. Oh my gosh, how excited are we?
I was so giddy this morning when they told me there were some changes, because I was expecting someone else to be here. So literally, just absolutely fabulous to know that you are, stepping into it. Now, I need to go get myself
sorted,
so. Because apparently I'm not working. So I'll just be happy a minute, Craig.
No problem. I tell you what I'll do as well. Let's get your comments in. We've got Rachel on the social for all of this show. So get your comments in. Already someone come in thick and fast already. Evelyn is saying good morning from beautiful Colorado. Marcia is saying good morning from California. We've got Pammy saying good morning, Debbie, Craig, Jamie and the crew from Central New York. We've got Kathy saying good morning from Western Pennsylvania. A lot of you guys stateside tuning in today, which is nice to see. Beth is saying good morning from upstate New York, and we've got Tammy as well saying good morning from Massachusetts. So continue to get your comments in, whether it is for Debbie and a launch day collection, or of course for Jamie, that we're going to be having a look at his products as well, just very, very shortly. And I tell you what, let's just do that right now. Let's introduce to you, maybe you've seen him earlier on, maybe you haven't, but from the huge juggernaut of creative expressions, it is himself, it's Jamie Rodgers. Hiya, Jamie.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing really well, thank you very much. You doing okay?
I'm brilliant, thank you very much.
Good, good, good. Now, we have got some incredible, well, I say creative expression products, because they are, but then these ones have been designed by you as well, haven't they?
They are, yes.
They are.
So it is a bit of a sneaky collection from me, all about the wonderful world of tea bag folding. So we have today, basically, if you haven't heard of tea bag folding, it's been around for a while, started in 1992, and I really wanted to modernise this, so we've brought it for you today, dies and stamps that we can use to actually create our 3D elements and build them up. The dies are going to score for you and educate the paper, the stamps are going to coordinate with the dies so that we can make some really pretty medallion effects. I'm just going to flick for a few of these, just give you a few ideas of what you can achieve.
Incredible.
They're ever so easy to do, and just a simple folds. We also have for you today Pixie Sparkles, so I'm going to share with you this card as well, full of glitz and glamour that we can also create using some of the pixies that are on today's show.
Fab. And taking away from that as well, those incredible samples, a little phrase that I'm going to start using from now on. I thought that was fab. Educate the paper.
It does, yeah.
Love that.
It educates the paper so we know where to fold and where it's going to go. There's no sort of trying to get your lines to match up because it's there and educated.
Yeah, love that. Absolutely love that. Thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie's going to be popping up in, well, what, maybe about, Georgina, when we're going to see Jamie popping up? About 3 o'clock here in the UK, maybe just after 3 o'clock, so that'll be just after 10 a.m. Eastern Time or just after 6 a.m. Pacific Time. We're going to be seeing Jamie for a full hour of Creative Expressions products as well. Right, let's see, I think we're sorted, I think we're good to go. Debbie, let's see what we've got coming up today on launch day.
Now, can I just say, we've got a few gremlins in the system. Normally, I've got such a loud mouth, I don't need a microphone, but I heard that there were some technical issues there, so thankfully we've got them sorted. And I can't wait to share with you my excitement, Craig's excited, but the whole team have been buzzing about these ribbon threading dies create a card range. Now, for me, that means there is a multitude of ways. I'm going to show you one design. There are 6 designs in this gorgeous collection, but one design and multiple ways that you can thread it. So we've got one going straight across the design of this beautiful bold floral. But look at this one of my favourites that Nicola's done, using some gorgeous pattern ribbon in there and gone diagonal into them. Now this one that the lovely Leanna's done has gone downwards as well as diagonal. Now that's the lovely thing about these, and the fact of the matter is they come from the Create a Card range, which means that this die comes in 2 pieces, and I will share more with you as we go along this next, through this show, in fact actually maybe through the day as well. But I want to show you some amazing samples that our lovely design team have done, and creating sometimes really simplistic. Look at this, black, white with a bit of gold ribbon, looks absolutely gorgeous. But lots and lots of different ways that you can use them. Pull out your ribbons, have a little play with them. You've got loads of space to be doing and creating with them, whether it be going down, diagonal, straight forward, across. There's tons of ways that you can use them, but some beautiful, beautiful designs in here. And the fact is they come in 2 pieces, which means you can cut into cardstock as well as cut out your beautiful frame. So they're really, really fabulous. I love these. I teased them in the wake up call this morning with our lovely Debs, and I absolutely adore them. I can't wait to get stuck in, Craig. So I'm going to get myself all ready for that first demo.
Excellent. Thank you for that, Debbie. It gives me a chance to go over the full collection for you at home if you want to get your hands on them. Well, just say as well, picking up on what Debbie said as well, you know how much I love the fact is we give you Create a Card dies within these ones. That one outline die opens up a world of different possibilities with having that option there. So here we go. This is your launch day collection. This is the Create a Card ribbon threading collection. 12 elements in total, because in each pack you've got your 2 dies, your decorative and your outline die. Today's price, everyone's going to be paying £61.99 or $71.75. Now on today's price, every single one of you get that saving of 20%. you get that saving. Not only do you get that saving, if you are in Club Inspire, that comes down even more, which is the phenomenal thing about Club Inspire. We'll talk you through that throughout the show today and launch party later on, but platinum price, that comes down to £49.59 or $57.40. If I quickly go back to Club Inspire, if you're not in Club Inspire, it's free to join, and on your first order, you get 20% off, which means you would get it for the platinum price today, £49.59 or $57.40. So maybe you're familiar with us at Crafters Companion, maybe you're new to us at Crafters TV and thought, I want to give these a shot. What Debbie just showed you a moment ago looked phenomenal. And the fact is you don't need to use them for your ribbon threading. If you want to use them as background dies, you absolutely can. But the technique is there when it comes to ribbon threading. Now, if I go back as well onto that today's price, you're getting that 20% saving, the saving of £15.95 or $17.95 for you guys stateside as well. So that's the full collection. We're going to be touching upon it throughout the show. Let's just quickly show you what you're going to be getting. I know we had a look at the dies in the packaging a moment ago, but I'm going to quickly go through these ones so that we can go to Debbie, where she's going to be doing the demo in, but it gives you an idea as to what you're going to be getting. That one has been the elaborate lace. We've got our diagonal lace. Then what we've also got is pretty florals. Now the black and white shows really, really well the detail, but then we have popped some ribbon through them so you could see. But it could be coloured ribbon, it could be twine, it could be all your different raffias if you wanted it to be. But that's your Baroque swirls, not squirrels. If you watch on a daily basis, you'll know exactly what I mean by that. Bold florals, and then you've also got your charming lace here. Now these are creator cards. The size of these ones, I hold no apologies in what I'm away to say again. Get your foil press out. Get them onto your foil press, and all of that elegant details going to foil. Now, of course, you won't necessarily be able to thread your ribbons through them, but you could always do little slits and feed the ribbons through, or just use them as creator card foiled backgrounds if you wanted to. Today's price being $61.99, $71.75, platinum price £49.59 or $57.40. crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu. That's a place that you need to go. Get your comments in between myself and Rachel. We're going to be having a read through it, and I'm going to feed them out to you. But in the meantime, instead of going over all the waffling again, let's just go straight to Debbie, where Debbie's going to show us the absolute wow factor of our brand new launch day dies.
And they really do create a wow factor, that stand out alone. You know, those beautiful cards that just literally wow people. That's exactly what these are going to offer for you. Yes, they've been designed to work with ribbon. They've been designed to actually work with 6mm wide ribbon.
Right.
However, no. I say any ribbon. I'm putting Leanne and everyone to the test that any ribbon will work with, because you can scrunch ribbon up as well. It depends on the thickness and the effect that you're going to get with them. But they're absolutely fabulous, and they're a great size as well, and they're from the Creator Card range. So I'm going to show you with the pamphlet. I'm saying the pamphlet where you get your packaging. You've actually got, if you look at the very top, 3 different diagrams there to show you how this beautiful die is going to work with your ribbon, and the different styles that you can do, from going straight down to going straight across to going diagonal. But what about going diagonal and then the other diagonal way? There's a multitude of ways that you're going to be able to use these. We do ribbon threading dies really well, but normally just in one method, just in one way that we use it. Not anymore, because we've brought in these Creator Card range to really expand and bring out all your ribbons that you've got stored away in your craft. We're talking to Debbie this morning. How many drawers have you got, Craig? She's got 2. I've got a few boxes. We'll not talk about that. How many have you got?
Well, I've got one. You know, it is a big box as well, but it is one as well. But as you were saying, this doesn't really happen to us guys, but I know you ladies out there, when it comes to your clothes nut, you know how you get the satin ribbon straps, and they tend to be thinner, but still even start to maybe pleat them together, do them through that, so all these different ways as well. But yeah, I have one jam-packed full box.
And if you're stuck for ribbon, can I just tell you, head over to the website,
Yeah.
There's tons of ribbons on there, from Solver signature ranges to all sorts of different ribbons, so you can go over and have a little look and see what takes your fancy. I'm going to show you how easy these are to work though, Craig. So I've taken a piece of, I've actually used a couple of our inks, Craig, Oasis and Midnight, to create this lovely water effect. I haven't put it on watercolour cardstock though, because I want a nice smooth finish. So just to show you that you can do your inks onto other ones as well. But you know me and my backgrounds, Craig, I've got a magnitude of loads and loads and loads and loads of backgrounds that I do. So you could be doing this. I'm thinking of Jamie with his Pixie Sparkles, creating a background and then being able to use this.
That's a good point actually, because sometimes it happens to us as well. Whereas, it's not that you've lost your creative flow, but some days you just don't know what to make. Do your backgrounds that you've said there, and then put them to the side, so the days you come and use your ribbon thread and dies, at least they're there for you, good to go.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what I've done with this one, Craig. So I'm just taping it down. I'm using both the frame and the decorative panel. If you want to cut directly into the cardstock, do not use the outside frame. Take that away, but I am going to show you as we go on through the show and throughout the course of the day, how all the different ways that you can use them. And different ribbons, different colours, different styles. And because it's the Creator Card range, what does that mean? It's exactly what it was on the tin. Creates a card instantly. And like Craig said, you could get your foil pressed out. If you wanted to use it in a different way, absolutely you can 100%. As well. Plus these are beautiful decorative features, so even if you didn't use any ribbon, you're going to get a gorgeous style. But obviously we've designed them with that in mind, with our ribbon in mind. So that's exactly how I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to take off my low tack tape. I'm not going to throw that frame away because I think I might be able to use that for something else. So I'll just pop that to one side. I'm going to give it a slight little tap, but I'm going to bring that back out.
Just to say as well, on the website, we will have a look at it later on as well. We've got a phenomenal bundle when it comes to our multi-purpose cardstock. So if you want to use that one for exactly what Debbie's just done there, then we do have that on the website as well. Just to say as well, we've renamed it. It was our white smooth stamping card, but as we always say, Debbie, we use it for so many things.
Absolutely, so everything.
Please don't think it's a different one or that. It's just we've renamed it multi-purpose cardstock. We'll go over that just
because
shortly.
We've been saying that for absolutely ages. We don't just use it for stamping. I think it kind of put people off, thinking you just stamp on it. No, there's all sorts you can do to it. And look at this, Craig. Look at that gorgeous detail, just with some inks. But take a look at that gorgeous bold florals. It really is beautiful. But these are going to work in lots of different ways. And because you've got all this open space with all these beautiful patterns, there are a ton of ways that you can actually use your ribbon. So I've got some, I've gone for red and blue. I felt a little bit different with this one. And we were talking about this as well this morning, Craig, little top tips about threading ribbon. Now at home, I singe my ribbon. I take a little match or a lighter and just singe the edge. Gives it a crisp. I know it sounds it doesn't set the ribbon on fire, but please let me tell you, it doesn't set it on fire. It just singes the edge. It gives you a nice crisp edge, and it means that it's nice and easy to be able to thread through. On this occasion, I've popped some tape around the edge to stop the fraying and make it a little bit easier. Producer Georgina had a cracking one this morning as well. She said about using a darning needle.
That's a good thought.
Absolutely it is. It truly is.
So your tip there about the end of the ribbon, Debbie, does that go for all like satin, organza? Have you tried it with a few of them, or is it kind of satin that you tend to stick with?
Satin, organza, it works with any, Craig. But this is the fun bit. We're just going to start threading. And can you see I'm using the pattern on the Creator Card panel here, which makes it so easy to thread through. And you've got larger gaps, smaller gaps. It's entirely up to you how you do this. You could miss a couple out. But I'm going to go in and just use that pattern. So I'm going in on that lovely one that looks like an eye. I'll talk about that in a minute when I come closer into the next one. Can you see that lovely design there? It looks like a little, but it's actually a floral. And I'm just using the smaller of the petals and using that to go up and down. And can you see the difference it makes just by having that end? Like I said, at home, my threading, I can do it in even with my long TV nails, as I keep calling them. You can still get that effect, Craig, if you just have a little canny way of how to thread. And those little top tips that we talk about. Debbie had another good one as well this morning, Craig. She said pop a little bit of the hot glue at the end, wait till it's cooled down a little bit, and then mould it with your finger, and it gives like a dried up thing. And at the end of it, you can snip it off. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to keep this end, rather than keep retaping, I'm just going to take it to the very end. And what I'm going to do, Craig, is I'm going to turn it over. And again, this is entirely up to you. You can use glue. I'm going to use our tape tape pen for this one, but I'm just going to pop a little bit of tape. You could use red liner tape.
Right.
Come on, you little tricky devil. Red liner tape on there as well. I'm just going to take it to where I think, and I'll snip off that end in a moment, Craig, but it's just to hold the ribbon down into place, and the same at the other end. I'm just going to pop a little bit of tape, and it couldn't be any easier than this.
So you keep it like a full length and then trim down.
Yeah,
right,
but
that's
don't
good.
forget, I'm going to show you how to do the crisscross technique as well. We're going to do
Right.
diagonals. We're going to use it in lots of different ways. But honestly, just absolutely fabulous. So I'm loving that effect, but I want to add a little bit more to it. So I might go up on this one as well, Craig. So
It's
literally,
options, isn't it?
it's just
You've got
the
the
options are there. And this is what I'm on about with the versatility of these, the you know, what it offers you as a crafter. And of course, it's a beautiful decorative panel as well. Even if you weren't to use ribbon, how gorgeous is that floral design, that bold floral design? Absolutely beautiful. And every single one, there's no repeating patterns, they're all different patterns. They offer you something different in each and every single time.
What I've thought of.
What have you thought of?
See, lately, you'll maybe seen it on my Facebook page, I'm just in awe of Mark from Visible Image.
Oh, I love Mark and Ellen, they're just fabulous, aren't they?
I've been incorporating some of our products in with Visible Image style. What about die cutting this in the multi-purpose but using it as a stencil instead?
Oh,
That would look really, really lovely as a stencil. Or
Yeah.
spritz with it, yeah.
love that idea, yeah, absolutely. So again, Craig, I'm going to repeat that, pull that up, so I'm going to
Okay.
use it from that end, keeping my little tape end, just a little top tape there, makes it a bit easier than having to keep retaping down all the
That's great.
time. But I'm just going to continue with that, Craig, so tape down again, and it's just to give it a nice neat finish and that your ribbon doesn't move around on it as well. And I'm just going to take that and then snip that, and I'm going to run it through that end there so that you can see, look, it gives that continuing design.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to continue with that one. So snip, and we'll snip.
Okay.
And I'm just going to remove that from my scissors. So again, this is when you could take it and go the other way. So you could go in now and go diagonal. So I could go upwards.
Right.
In fact, let me just take my tape the right way around. I'll just show you what I mean by that, which is where it gives you the versatility. In my original design, I'm not going to do this, but I just want to show you. And again, if you chose a different contrasting ribbon, a different colour, can you see that you can create that lovely tapered effect there, just going across? Looks absolutely beautiful. But I'm just going to do one more, Craig, and then I'll show you my finished one that I've done. Because naturally, you would think to use all of it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But you could just use little bits of it. So you could just pop 3 pieces of ribbon up there and leave the rest blank. Nothing to say that that doesn't look any, you know, it doesn't look indifferent to anything. It's just the design that you want to use and how you want to use them. But again, I think it's just therapeutic. I don't know about yourself, but loving. Can you see the difference? Producer Georgina, we're talking to her this morning about I was worried about my tape ends.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to singe them. And she's like, I can't set studio alight. So, oh no, I know you didn't say it, Producer Georgina, I promise you didn't say it, but I couldn't do it. I'm thinking, no, I'll set all sprinklers off and everything. Can you imagine? John, don't think John would be very happy with me at all there. But
So,
again,
John, I'd be scared. That's Tracy.
shh, she's in. We'll not be getting a cup of behave. Now, look how gorgeous that is. Using that pattern, using that design, and just bringing up to the very end, till I've got no more space there. Just want to snip off a little bit of the end.
And with all due respect, all you done, Debbie, was ink a bit of cardstock and threaded some ribbon through.
Exactly.
But look at the effect.
It's just amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely fabulous. I absolutely love this whole design.
It's the sort of thing kiddies could do as well.
And you could get your grandkids involved, absolutely you could. Now, I'm going to stop doing my ribbon because I think you get the gist and you can see just how fabulous that's looking. And even that, just by putting the 3 in there, I think looks really quite effective. But my finished piece, I just actually went to the top and left this end.
Okay.
Looks really nice, looks really effective. Nothing to say that doesn't look right or wrong. I've just used some white cards, so that what do we call it again?
Multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose cardstock and the black. I'm going to have to be careful about what I say.
Do you know what's making me laugh is the fact you've been calling it multi-purpose cardstock for God knows how long, and now you've called it multi-purpose.
I can't say it.
Can't say it.
I keep wanting to revert to what it's called. No. Excuse me, Craig, I'm choking myself there.
We will have a look at that cardstock just in a moment.
We will do, yeah. I'm just wondering if our lovely Tracy or John are around, where I could trouble them for a glass of water. Still trying to get rid of this cough that I've had for goodness knows how
You've had
long.
it for ages, haven't you?
Oh yeah, honestly, all sorts, just refusing to go. But look at that. How effective that looks with that lovely black and white on there. Looks absolutely fabulous. And do you know what I'm just going to bring in? I'm going to bring in a little slimline feature. So I've taken a little piece of cardstock. The actual cardstock measures at 7 by 5.5, and I folded it in half because that's going to sit on the top end.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a little tenfold card. Tenfold,
yeah.
we'll call it. And I'm going to use some wet glue for this one.
Do you know what I was thinking with the design that you've just done there? Of course, straight away, 4th of July.
Yeah.
We've got Jubilee coming up as well.
Yes, we have.
You know, and obviously Union Jack, red, blue and white as well. So you can start to theme them in those sorts of ways.
It'll be soon upon us, won't it?
It will.
Do you know, I didn't realise the date of the Queen's Jubilee, and I'm actually on a canal boat in Manchester for my daughter's 30th birthday. She's 30 in September, but she's got plans, so I brought it forward for me to celebrate with her. And I'm actually going to be on a boat, and I hadn't realised it was the Queen's Jubilee.
I think, is it the
I'm like, oh no.
I want to say.
Do you know, I think it's the bank holidays. Is it the 2nd and the 3rd of June?
So,
She has quite a few, birthdays and celebrations and things like that going ahead. It's going to be fabulous, it is.
Friday the 3rd, Queen's
Jubilee. And I'm actually off to see Alan Carr that night as well.
You're not?
I am, yes. My daughter bought me, so I bought her for her birthday, and at Christmas we didn't confab either. Goodness me, it worked out really well. So we just get back from the canal trip on the 3rd to get home, have a quick change, and then off to Leeds to go and see Alan Carr. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, I can't wait for that one. It's going to be a fabulous
You're going to have a great time, aren't you?
Absolutely. So I'm just adding a few little gems on there, Craig, and just a couple of my little sparklies. You know what I'm like, me and my sparkles, I can't resist. I feel like I'm a magpie in a previous life.
I know,
just because I get really taken with things that sparkle.
Even I'm the same though, you know, something about a little gem or a pearl just
gives it a nice little finish, doesn't it? It really does. So I'm just going to push those. I've got 3 for each side. One going diagonal, one going up. Wait a minute. Portrait, landscape, landscape. I always have to talk. I have to talk to myself.
Landscape.
Are you the same?
So landscape
it's not just me.
Straight, horizontal is up and down. It's like, I know my left and my right, but I take like 2 seconds just to think.
Just to check.
Left, right, okay,
yeah, absolutely. I'm exactly the same, Craig. I am exactly the same. I'm pretty sure we're not the only 2 people that are like that.
No.
So I've got myself a little sentiment on here. We've got many sentiments at Crafter's Companion. Choose your sentiments. I've just thought, especially for you. And then I've just got to finish that off with a little ribbon just in that top corner. And I've used a bit of ribbon alongside some baker's twine on there as well. One of the coloured ones, and a little gem in the centre there to show you that you don't have to use the whole of the design. If I just hold that there so you can see it, so it doesn't slip and slide everywhere. But how fabulous these are, and how, you know, the different ways that you can use them. Just beautiful. Absolutely love them. And I know you will too once you get these home and have a play with them. Get gold ribbons out, drag them out of your drawers and have a good play with them, because I promise you, once you've got them at home, you're going to think of all the different ways that you can use them. They are incredible.
That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that could be, obviously, Debbie done a slight tentfold card, you know, it could be a normal opening card. Think about your easels, your twisted easels as well. You've got that outline die that you're able to do that. Or, of course, cut in. You've got all those different options as well. So here we go. Maybe you were just engrossed in what Debbie was doing. Let's have a look and see the full collection in total here. And this is your Create a Card. This is your ribbon threading die collection. Now, you've got 6 designs, but each design has an outline die. So this is where your 12 elements come in total here. So within this one here, you've got charming lace. We have also got our bold florals. Then what we've also got is the Baroque swirls in this one here. And then we've also got our pretty florals. So maybe you do want to do exactly what Debbie's done. Maybe you want to use it as a background for maybe your decoupage or a sentiment, you can do. You've got your diagonal lace, but then what you've also got is elaborate lace. So when you see all of these ones that you're going to be getting within your set, if you've been a fan of Crafter's Companion for a number of years now, you will remember a previous die collection we used to call Die Zire, and way back then, I know Debbie will remember what I'm on about, we did do a little range many years ago of ribbon threading dies. They were beautiful, but they were very simple, very straight. You could only do one form. Look at these ones now, what we are bringing to you. That full collection, £61.99, $71.75. When it comes to this one here, you're getting 20% off straight away, but if you're platinum price, that comes down to £49.59 or $57.40. And that also goes for if you do join in Club Inspire for your first buy. Right, let's have a look and let's look at this multi-purpose cardstock here. So this is what you might already know of your white smooth stamping card, but what we've done, we on a daily basis are always saying our white smooth stamping card we use for a multi-purpose of use. So that's what we've done now. To save confusing everyone to think you can only use it for stamping, you could be using this for so many different crafts that we do, all of us on the team. So what you're going to be getting is your white multi-purpose card. So you're getting your 3 packs, so 3 of them of your A4, 180 sheets you're going to be getting here. So 60 sheets in each pack, 300 GSM, but in total you're going to be getting 180 sheets here. £19.98 or $29.98, but even although it's a staple cardstock that you're going to be using within your collection, you've still got your platinum price on top of that one here, £15.98 or $23.98. I think, does that work out kind of like you're buying three for 2? So you're buying 2 and you're getting 1 for free. We don't need to give you that. We sell it on a daily basis, but you're getting it for free anyway. So that's the one that you're going to see Debbie using throughout today. You see all of us on the team using on a daily basis. Now, little bit of a gremlin in the system at the moment, the team, and I can tell you, because I can see them flying back and forwards at the side of me out the window, they're trying really hard to work on that little bit of the sound issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a very quick break, go and grab a cup of tea, check out your basket, have a look at Shop the Day on our website, and we will come back just in a moment or two. Don't forget as well, your £10, $10, €10 Tuesday. We'll be back in a second.